Good afternoon, Facebook viewers. My name's Tom Lowy. I'm a reporter and columnist from the Galesburg Register-Mail. And today we are live from Buenos Aires Bakery Cafe. That's on North Henderson Street. And I'm really happy to be here. I'm here with Natalie Bodenhamer, Brianna Phillips, and Kelvin Hawthorne Jr. That's from left to right across your screen. And we're going to talk about walkouts and marches and having a voice when you're just 14 or 15 years old. So first, let's get to the business. Natalie, tell us about the walkout planned for Galesburg High School.
Well, the walkout is on March 14th. I personally have talked to the school and some of the administrators at our school, and the school is completely behind us, and we're going to have police protection, and we're walking out at 10 a.m. for 17 minutes to honor the 17 lives lost at the Parkland shooting.
Okay, let's stay right on the subject of the walkout, and then we'll jump to the more public march, community march. Okay, so Brianna, we talked a little bit about what does this walkout mean to you? Why do you want to be involved?
Well, because, I mean, we should honor the lives of the losses, because, I mean, there needs to be a change, because they shouldn't have to lose their lives because of, like, the lack of school safety or stuff like that. And I just think that if we stand up, then they'll notice that, okay, students actually want to change, maybe we should make a change happen.
Right. I want to let viewers know that we've talked for, a half hour before this, and one of the things that I thought all three of you were very well-spoken, eloquent about was the fact that you have a voice. And so, Kelvin, I'd like to talk to you again, for our viewers. You're 15 years old. Why should anybody listen to you? Why should you think that you have an opinion? Talk to me about that.
Yeah, and like I mentioned to you, I've talked to a lot of people, whether it be on my own posts, in the comments of other people's posts, or even on the comments of Fox News. And many people said that, you're 15, you can't vote, you don't have a voice. And what I have to say to them is usually the same response for everybody, and that is, if you are an American, if you are under our Constitution, you have a voice, and everybody has to know that. It doesn't matter your age. If you are able to talk and you can see an injustice, you realize that nobody else is going to fix it unless you work yourself to fix it, and make a change in this country, locally, statewide, nationally, whatever it may be. If you're an American, you have a voice.
Brianna and Natalie, you're both 14 years old. And what I found interesting, you guys last year at this time were sitting in a classroom at Lombard Junior High, is that correct?
Yes.
So, Natalie, tell us about how you went about approaching the idea of this March 14th walkout at Galesburg High School.
Well, I started our kind of group, I guess you would call it, and I caught wind of that other schools were doing this, and I thought, well, this would really be beneficial for our community, because it would show people that we have the support and we have a need, and we really need to let everybody know that we're serious. And I think with this walkout, it's going to kind of set the stage for that.
This is for anybody. You guys are very specific about your message. You're trying very hard, as you, all three of you said, to be nonpartisan, non-political. So, again, let people know what your goals are.
We want to raise mental health awareness and school safety, and like they shouldn't be afraid to go to school, and we want to make sure that they're not afraid by voicing our opinions and hoping that the government or they'll hear us and they'll try protecting the children, because we are the future, and we just need to be protected when we're going to school.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk about the nationwide March for Our Lives. Whoever wants to answer that question, tell me when it's going to happen and how that's going to happen.
The National March is on March 24th, and that's the same days that ours will take place. It's starting in Washington, D.C., and the Parkland students are the ones who organized it. Theirs is mostly for gun laws, and we brought it to our community to kind of branch off from what they were doing and bring the idea of school safety and mental awareness to our community.
Okay, that's going to be Saturday, March 24th, from noon to 3. So
Yes.
12 p.m. to 3 p.m. And that's going to start in Park Plaza.
Yes.
Okay, and then what kind of role did you folks play in starting that?
Well, I was the one who got a hold of everybody to kind of create this group. And from there, everybody just stepped up immediately and brought what they could offer to the table, and it's been truly amazing working with everybody.
Kelvin, we're going to touch on something that all three of you also mentioned during our pre-interview, and that is that here's a chance, turning a tragedy into not only a chance to have your voices heard, but also interact with some people that you normally don't interact with on a daily, monthly, yearly basis. Is that correct? Talk to our viewers about some of the people that you folks have met with in the efforts to get this started.
Yeah, we haven't. This is really kind of our first official meeting with somebody. We thought this would be an appropriate first meeting to get it out there. As far as teachers, we have a science teacher at our school, Mr. Johnson, who has been so beneficial in helping us do this and get this organized. I heard this from a teacher who Natalie shared this event with, Mr. Hillier, who is a civics teacher, has been spreading the word significantly on not just the group in general, but the walkout also and the march as well. We have teachers all over the school who are supporting us and who are there to support students, and that's what they're there for. We have also talked with several news organizations at this point and separate organizations like Indivisible Knox County, who is somebody we've been recently talking with, who we are working with in Knox County Democrats, as well as nonpartisan as we want this to be. We have spoken with them as well.
Right, okay. And then also, I think you folks have a meeting planned with Superintendent like next week, and you're kind of interacting with some of the administration in ways that you hadn't in the past. Is that correct?
Yes, we're meeting weekly with Miss Ritchie and Mr. Powell, Mindy Ritchie, to kind of solidify all the details of mostly the walkout. Since the march is outside of school, there's not much they can do. But they're trying to get us a one-on-one meeting with the superintendent because they believe that he will really appreciate our efforts and stand with us.
Okay. What can people in the community do to support or help you?
Like, we have the march. They can attend the march and like stand with us and like help us progress into like the future. Like, maybe we'll do it again. Like, they can help us with that and just stand with us. Like,
right. This is an ongoing group possibility, correct? All three of you have said that this is something that you'd like to carry on in the future.
Yes, we want to either make a club or a group at our school, and it has to be, not political. And if that's not the case, then we plan to bring it to the community as much as we can. And to build off what Brianna said, we've had a lot of people reach out to us and offer their help, because a lot of people agree that students are the ones who need to make the change here.
Right.
Bring it to everybody's attention that we say, and we can do something about all this.
As we depart, I want to say once again for all our viewers, you're looking at three freshmen from Galesburg High School, three young people who last year were sitting in Lombard Junior High School, and I was kind of blown away by that when you guys walked in. So thank you for wanting to be involved in your community, and thank you for joining the Register Mail Facebook Live today. All right.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.